you beautiful, awesome people, and welcome back to the long-awaited return of YuGiOh, Duelist of the Roses, and I apologize for the unneeded hiatus on the series. A lot of people actually thought I ended the series, which no, the last thing I want to do is end this series, trust me. But I ran into a little bit of an unfortunate situation where the disc reader on my PS2 died, so it didn't want to read any disc, which means, yeah, I couldn't play this game or any other PS2 games at all for about 2 or 3 months while I had to send it off to Canada to get repaired. So now it's back in Australia, it's back in my office, it's now running YuGiOh Duelist of the Roses again, which is great. I did have the option though to play it on PAL, but I thought it's gonna feel very odd to play, like to go back to PAL and do it, and then having to have been played in NTSC for so long now. The first 4 episodes I think were on PAL. You can tell, if you go back and play the first 4 episodes, you can tell how slow the game runs, so I thought let's not do that because A, it's awkward to play after playing on NTSC, B, yeah, it's just not good quality. Anyways, for those who were not aware, welcome back to the Weevil challenge. Now, I thought I was a lot longer along the way in this challenge, but I didn't realise I was up to defeating Kaiba and the Card Guardian for the Lancastrian route, so since I haven't been playing for the last 3 months, I haven't actually touched this game in a very long time, but this game is kind of like riding a bicycle. Once you've played it and mastered it, you kind of stick with it for the rest of your life. You can put it down for 20 years and come back and still know what you're doing. It's just one of those games, so hopefully I've still got the skills to master this treacherous chessboard of a card game. Alright, so Kaiba and Weevil's deck. Well, yeah, we could try and do the easy peasy lemon squeezy cheese it, but I don't think we're cheesing anything today. So I've got Needleworm, and the rest of my hand is blank. Well, there is about a 50% chance that this could work, so it's not gonna work. As soon as you see Kaiba summon up, you know it hasn't worked. So you have like a 50% chance of having Kaiba move to the front if you play a monster. I obtained Moisture Creature. What is going on today in this whole entire series? I'm picking up a whole bunch of creatures I was supposed to be leaving for like a side series. Never mind, that side series may not need to happen now. So yeah, this is a thing. I've already moved up, I've got Negate Attack, so that's not really an issue. The problem is I get no field bonus. The only thing I can rely on is Forest getting to my hand, or getting my equip card. So I guess for now, the best play is to just discard Needleworm and play Hunter Spider. Move that to the east, and leave Negate Attack there. That way he can just roll up into me. I don't think he'll reveal his card, but it will stall me a little bit to hopefully get a card that I can play. Defense. Okay. Interesting. Oh, look at that, I got Forest. Awesome. That's what I wanted to see. I'm just kind of a little bit annoyed that he played a card there. So that could then again, it may not be Royal Decree, because he normally plays Royal Decree up in the top left corner. Or Lord of D, so I've got no idea what that is. I might just move across 1 with my deck leader, because going up is not an option at all. Because that's definitely a monster, so it could be Sky Dragon, it could be... Okay, that's not a trap, and it's not what I thought it was originally. Okay, well, we have Man in a Bug. Man in a Bug's gonna be handy, so I don't want to ditch that right now, actually. But we'll get rid of this. Oh, wow, Hourglass of Life. Oh, Spoot! Okay, well... That's a problem. I think he gets life points back, because it's Hourglass of Courage, I do believe, that gives the 1500... Sorry, that gives the 1000 attack point boost when defeated, but you have over 1500 life points, I think. I get these two mixed up. Or it's a revival, one of the two. But getting out the way early is good, because it will cost him some life points. quite a bit, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, it is the life point one. Oh no, there's 1,000, and it revives Hourglass of Life. Which, in the long run, is not a bad thing. I'm gonna, like, just chase him away and, like, try and move him. He's probably gonna put that defense. He might just move that. Who knows? He might actually even go for an attack on the Hunter Spider. If I get into the forest terrain there, I'll be smooth sailing. Yeah. The problem is, though... Ooh, okay. We'll get rid of this while we're at it. La Jinn! That gets a power down. Fiends don't like the forest, so 1,300. Oh, that's gonna... Ooh, we're playing it very close. Wow. Okay, this is the easiest Seto Kaiba I've done in a very long time. And remember, I've done Tristan and speedruns. Playing with speedruns, you think with that particular deck it'd be like ease peas, but when you gotta play super aggressive, it's not as easy as you think. Having time to sit down and just plan out everything that's going through your head, and working with like equip cards, terrain cards. Oh, then again, you're terrain in speedruns, but of course you gotta draw them. But yeah, and at this point too, you're going for like, depending on like what your run's doing, you've been going for quite a decent amount of time too. What I'd like to do, no, he actually can't summon to that unless he goes, well, I'm getting rid of this regardless. That would have been probably Royal Decree. It was White Hole, but I don't have a Black Hole, so... Yay. He's most likely going to move that over, and then he's got these two here. He's got that spot to summon. I think this is a GG very easily, unless, of course, he pulls out a Blue Eyes. Oh, no. What? Well, there's the Blue Eyes. Ouch. And Lord of D. Well, guess what, Sunny Sunshine? It's game over. The only thing that probably could have made me lose there, but I don't think it would have happened, would have been, of course, drawing out Raigeki. But, I don't think he can actually draw that since his deck leader is Blue Eyes. Oh! I nearly had another moment where I did like another special card. I wonder what 3 white holes would have got me anyways. But yeah, that's Seto Kaiba. I am genuinely surprised I beat him as easily as I did. That never happens. Wow, that's, as I said, that's the easiest Seto Kaiba I've had in a very long time. Alright, it's the Card Guardian time. Woo! Alright, so this Card Guardian might go a little bit more smoothly. It went... Oh, it kind of went relatively well for Tristan, because Tristan had terrain boosts around the outside, which was quite handy. But with this one, we might be able to crawl through the crush a little bit easier. Remember, this isn't the hard mode where one of them had, where both of them had immortals. That was kind of annoying, because then they could easily just cruise straight through the crush and get the terrain boost as well. So, luckily, no Crush Pokemon, not Crush Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon, I've gone back to it, and I knew that was going to happen. It's nearly slipped a couple of times already in this episode, and I finally said it. So yeah, none of them. No Crush cards at all, which is good. Although, normally in speedruns, this guy's usually the easiest. And even if you're doing like the other side with Darkness, I don't know why, but the other Card Guardian just seems to be harder. And straight off the bat, we have a 1450 ready to go. Pop that on the field with Kawaga Alpha, and away we go. So normally he's going to summon out 2 things. A trap card. Thank you. I got the Eye of Truth. My lord, I've been... Yeah, I was going to say, it's normally a trap card, Gravity Bind. That's perfectly fine with me. I don't care if you infinitely spellbound that and decrease it by 1,000 or 1,500, whatever. Yeah, it was 1,200, I think. It's quite a big drop. Well, it allows us to summon out Giant Scorpion of Tundra. I would have got rid of it anyways. And I'm going to get forced twice. Oh, yum. Oh, yum! I have 1,000 life points remaining. Oh, yum. Don't you love it when you lose, like, 3,000 life points in one... Oh, wow, that's a terrible hand. I go up. He could very well just attack me. I doubt it, because the AI is programmed to not attack on Crush. Just because of the weird AI programming that they have. I probably still can't summon because I'm technically on Crush. I don't think he'll move. Will he? I've already moved as per se anyways. I might just wait. I can't do anything anyways. Oh. Yeah, no, that's a thing. Oh, that's a thing. Okay. I was hoping I wouldn't summon there, though. Alright, well... He's already used 2 of his Ragekis. So I can get rid of that. And then I can easily just do this. And that'll get me 2,600. Oh yeah, that could be definitely a thing. I got rid of 2 cards out of my hand. 2,600 isn't exactly a great standing in regards to attack points either, because he can have blue eyes, I do believe. He beat me by 50 life points. Are you serious? Oh, it's 50 attack points. Or I can just get overcome by a Skull Knight by 50 points. That's it. Only because of the Deck Leader ability. That's it. Oh, okay, well... At least it's not a dramatic drop in life points. That may even put me into Destiny Draw, since 1,000 doesn't activate it, but below 1,000 does. So, I'm 50 down, 950 life points remaining, could very well activate my Destiny Draw. I don't want to do Destiny Draw. And not only that too, I don't really have a need to fall back on Destiny Draw at this point, considering the card that I'm afraid of is down the other way. I was really hoping for, like... I could do... this. If you had less life points, this wouldn't be an issue. I can easily just duck into the Crush. That is the good thing about this particular card, Guardian. You must be what I think you are, which is fine. I knew he was going to go back to me, which is fine. I wanted that. I was just using the Hercules Beetle to just discard cards out of my hand. That's it. The card I'm looking for is Forest. Now, Fiend's going to drop in Forest by 500. Which is what I'm looking for. The only cards that won't be affected by this in his deck would be Meteor Dragon, Black Eye Skull, Red Eyes Black Skull Dragon, Red Eyes, Blue Eyes, those type of cards. I think they're the only dragons. I know he's got a few spellcasters in his deck. I'm pretty sure he's got Dark Elf as well. So that wouldn't be affected. Now, I just gotta keep an eye on this particular card, because I think I know what it is. I did get my... I didn't think about you, did I? I do have Hercules Beetle. And 2 insects, that's doable. All I gotta do is summon them over that way. So 1. And I do believe that also gets a boost up against dragons. That would actually kind of counter him. I did get an equip for 2,600. Again, another 2,600. That kind of doesn't help me. Can't do anything either. So maybe I should just do this, like move over. Gate Dig. And then I gotta play this. So that's 2. I need 1 more insect. Preferably one that can go into Crush at this point. I ain't getting it, am I? Alright, well I can easily just play Ring-a-Ring-a Rosie, a pocket full of posies with that particular card since it hasn't got movement. There is just one slight problem at the moment though. He's got cards out. There could be a Mirror Force waiting for me. I should have summoned before I moved. Good job. Because I got a Skull Knight up my bum too. Alright. Alright, that's the last of my cards that I needed. Let's just move down. Now, we can summon out the... my big boss card. Now I've actually forgotten where in the world is his big beast I've got to worry about. 2 cards. Oh wow, and I got Rose Spectre done. Alright, Javelin Beetle Pact. Alright, 2650 straight off the bat, same as Skull Knight, but as I said, if I get Mirror Force at this point, I might still be able to turn it around. Only ever just slightly, but I've lost a lot of cards. Actually, I think his attack point should have fallen by now, considering he's nowhere near his Deckmaster. Yeah, it's back down to 2150. Alright, time to empty... Excuse me, time to empty the hand. Now, if I do feel a little bit cautious about what I'm doing, I can easily just throw this into defense mode and work from there. So in that way, if I do trigger a Mirror Force, which I think those 2 defense cards in the Crush, it's not Gate D, because by his AI, he would normally flip that up. Those 2 have to be trap cards. Those 3, sorry, let me correct that. 2150. And I have nothing that I can play in Crush again. Then again, couldn't I just do this if there is a trap card like Widespread Ruin or something? It is! It's Widespread Ruin! I was like, if it's Widespread Ruin, then I can easily just sacrifice my Infinite Missile. That's another trap. It's like I've got a spare card to throw at him. Plus I can easily just bait that other card. I have 2 other equip cards in my deck. I still don't see Forest. Why do I not see Forest? This is really annoying. Alright, well, I'm just gonna play this. No! Gorgon's trap! Ha! Well, I revealed you, now I just need a card that... Oh, I'm infinitely spellbound, so it doesn't matter! I have nothing to, like, defend my bum against that! It's useless to me. It's like eternal. Oh, Pete's sakes. Well, there goes the match. That was stupid. I did the exact... Didn't matter at that point. Once the Gorgon's eye went up, that was it. Oh. Went on to all that trouble to, you know, put out a card to beat him. Try to set up, and Gorgon's eye goes and ruined my day. Though, quite unlucky. I'm pretty sure there's like 2 forest trade cards in this deck. I only got what? I got none. And I was down to what, 17 cards left in my deck? Quite unlucky. Alright, let's try that again. I'm sure I'll get it this time quite oh. Well, this is an interesting hand. You can be handy. You can also be handy. Just gonna throw you down. Well, that's a trap card if I've ever smelt one. Okay, I don't need to worry about Mirror Force, although, as I said, trying to remember the deck off the top of my head, I cannot remember if he's got 2 of them. Alright. The Kamahari, Mari... Wow, what? Okay. I will glad... Why do I not get that in speedruns? I'd love for that to happen in a speedrun. Because if I... Well... Actually, you know what? 1650. There we go, to 1150. One more would have brought me up to 1650, which obviously would have activated Crush. But doing that gave me an extra attack. Lovely. And then he goes back, he won't summon at the front, unless that's a trap card. I've won this game. Grave Robber? Wait, what's he grave robbing back? Mirror Force. Get rid of it. That was unfortunate. Well, he didn't actually summon... What? Oh man, there is only one downside to that. Ah. Hi, mate. Can you kind of get off my ass? Like, I kind of need to, you know, summon a monster. What? Huh? Well, I know that's Crush card, but what? Well, thankfully I put down the get attack. Mate, do I really need to do this? Oh, I don't actually. So, 1950 plus 1 is 1450. With 50 life points remaining. Oh, he's gonna force me. Rip! I've already used my Man-Eater Bug, so my only resort to, like, destroying that is gone. But, also having said that, I've won the match. Well, that was a weird duel. At the start, it was kind of like a, oh my god, I've never seen this luck before, and then it turned into, oh, well, this is an interesting duel. Grave Robber, that's like the worst time to see a Grave Robber into Mirror Force. That would have been a goodbye to potentially a world record. If you're on world record pace and that happened, that would have been a goodbye world record. World Recce got wrecked. Wow. What madness! I've lost to Weevil! You're lost to my ferocious bugs. Now hand over your rarest card, so I can throw it straight off the boat. So long, Exodia! Alright, and with that is the first half of the Weevil only, or the Weevil Vanilla Deck Challenge beaten. Oh, sorry, I kind of went straight past the code for, like, one of the password only cards. Oops, I'm sorry. Alright, well, regardless, that's also the end of this episode at the same time. So, again, as I said, I apologize for the delay in the series, but we're back. So the next episode, obviously, we're going to go into hard mode, but I think for hard mode, I'm going to do Weevil, beat hard mode with Weevil's deck, and then once we've done that, I think we're going to move on to something just a little bit different with Duelists of the Roses, and then after that, I think at that point, I may also put the series on a bit of a break, unless I do custom theme duels or something, but I think at that point, it might be good just to have a little bit of a break from Duelists of the Roses, while I just figure out some stuff to do, because even on break, I couldn't think of anything really besides doing maybe like everyone's vanilla deck for like hard mode and vanilla, but I think after a while it just might get a little bit boring, considering as we go up in each of the people, the decks get better, it's like, oh, this is not fun. So yeah, the thing I've got in mind next will happen after Weevil's hard mode run, and then we might take a small break from Duelists of the Roses, and that way I can just focus on speedrunning at that point for this particular game, and get better at it while I figure out some other things we can do for the series. Alright, so thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the return. And yeah, so until next time, make sure to stay beautiful. And this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!